And let's
recording in progress.
Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, let's begin. So you've got your blocks in your belt. And sitting in Garudasana, so your legs out in front of you. Straight legs. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. Just close the door. Okay. As I said, you're going to tap your blocks and belt quite close by. So legs out in front of you, sitting up nice and straight. Garudasana is a pose all on its own. Palms face up, shoulders back and down. And just close your eyes. Focus on your breath. And just set your intentions for today's class. Nice deep breathing in and out. And as you do that, allow your tummy to expand with the in-breath. And with the out-breath, allow the navel to work towards the spine. So just focusing on your breathing. We're going to Garudasana. That's a peak pose class. So we can learn a lot. Garudasana means our Garuda is an eagle. We can learn a lot from an eagle as it soars high above with great clarity and a lot of vision. And when it looks down, it locks its sight on its prey and it remains focused. And no matter what, it can step back and it can see a big picture. It can refocus its attention on the unchanging and maintain a connection whatever comes its way. So from this, it can see clarity. So this pose gives us the opportunity to being bound and completely constricted, similar to our lives. And in contrast, when we let go of all of our bindings, we get to feel freedom and freedom to approach and feel the openness. So we're just going to be going through those emotions with working into the eagle pose. So slowly begin dropping your head, a little saying from advice from an eagle. Spread your wings, have clear vision, soar to new heights, see the big picture, cherish freedom, swoop down on opportunities, honor the sky and the earth, and fly high. Slowly begin to open your eyes, draw your eyes along the floor until your chin is parallel, bring your palms together. Welcome to yoga. So from there, we're working to YogaJo. So you're going to take your right leg underneath your left leg over, placing the knees together. You're welcome to sit on a bolster or a block, whatever you need to. You can also go up, get the knees nice and together, and then sit back down. Ideally, you want to have your feet out on the sides. You want to pull them out as much as you can and sit as comfy as you can down. So try and get the hips nice and square. You can sit on something. Just try to get nice extended and hips nice and square on either side. From there we go. Taking the arms out. We're going to inhale, lift up tall. And then exhaling to the right side, stretching to the right and twist. Lovely. Slowly bring those arms back up as we inhale and exhaling over to the left side and twisting. And coming back to the front. Grabbing your strap. Because our left leg's on top, we're going to take a strap over to the left side on the shoulder. Obviously, you don't have a strap, you can always grab your shirt. You're going to take your left arm up, place the hand down, help the elbow as you push it in, hold to the strap, taking your hand underneath. If you can, lock hands, that's great. Holding on, sitting up nice and tall. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly, we're just going to do a little twist again. So you're going to twist over towards the right, although it doesn't feel like you're twisting very far. And then slowly twisting over towards the left. Back to the front. And then lengthening forward. Try and keep it flat back. So you don't have to go very far. Just work to where you can. As you extend forward, stretch. Nice deep breathing. You should feel the hips working, the shoulders just opening up. Beautiful, up you come. You can move your strap over to the right side for just now. And to change your legs around, you can do a can-can. So just stretching the legs over. If it's hard again, you can go up onto the knees, readjust. If you're sitting on your block, get your block underneath. Take your seat down. I'm so happy to see Nex is here. What a wonderful surprise. Okay, so sitting down nice and straight, feet out. Those are your little cow. I actually heard someone say it's cow horns. It's not the ears. Make more sense. So this is the cow's face, and those are my ears. They've got quite a big face. But yes, okay, interesting stuff. So let's take our arms up. Inhale, lift. And let's exhale to the right. And slowly up we go. And exhaling to the left. Make sure you're breathing as you work into it. If you want to twist more, you keep twisting, but work on your out breath with the twist. And let's come back to the front. See, now you take the right arm up, placing it down behind your back, pushing that elbow in, making sure you still stay up straight. Left hand behind, either holding hands or holding your strap, holding your shirt, whatever you can get to. Opening up. And we do again a little twist to the right. A twist to the left. It's like you're going nowhere. What a waste. And back to the front. And forward you go. Straight, flat back. So don't round it. Rather just go just a little bit. And working forward. Ideally, your chin and your head when you go past that knee. And you're extending with a straight, flat back. And up we come. Okay, you can release your little strap. And slowly lift your legs up. So you should be sitting this way on your mat, obviously. You'll take your feet to the edges of your mat. Knees are nicely apart. Be on the beach. I'm going to work into windscreen wipers. You're going to drop your knees over to the right side and then over to the left. Over to the right, over to the left. Let's go right and left and right and left. Just working with the windscreen wipers. Hopefully you're not sliding all the way down your mat, because I've seen people do that. It's quite hilarious. Okay, so it's a nice little twist for those hips. All right, stopping there, leaving your feet where they are. You're going to come lying down, exactly the same position. The difference is now, we're going to take our arms out into cactus arms. I want you to bring up the right hand in front of you, left arm under, cross the elbows, hook around as much as you can. So do the best you can here. Thumb to Ajna, our third eye. Shoulder blades down and try and flatten the back. You're going to keep your back flat on the floor as much as you can. So no twisting with the spine. You're keeping that down. All you do is move the legs. So again, knees over to the right. Knees to the left. Knees to the right. Knees to the left. I'm going to stick over to the right. Hold it there. Take your right foot, place it on top of the left knee. And keeping those shoulders down, just hang out here. So you're keeping that back nice and flat. You're squashing the elbows, relaxing into it. Deep breaths. So again, we're restricting ourselves. I want you to feel the complete restriction before we enjoy the freedom, the unfocused freedom. Hold it and breathe. You'll feel blood start to stop a little bit. And then place it back down the right foot, bring the knees up and release those arms. Feel that beautiful freedom in the arms, the blood flow, how it moves on. Okay, we're going to work to the other side now. So left arm first, right arm under, hook it in. Work as tight as you can, shoulders back and down, back is flat. So really get yourself down. And now let's slowly, I've got a little string here. Let's slowly work over to the left side. And the right. And the left. And the right. And let's stop on the left side. Now the left foot's going to come up onto the right knee. I'm going to hang out here. Trying to focus on how you can get your back down with your hips moved and your knees over to the left side. Keep breathing. No one said it was going to be a wonderful, comfortable feeling. Just breathe into it. It's not like it's uncomfortable, it's just not fantastic. All right, place down the left foot, bring the knees up, release those arms, feel that nice rush. Beautiful stuff. You can take your hands now behind your head, clasp them behind the head. And we're going to take our legs up, like you're sitting on a chair, right leg over the left, eagle legs. If you can, wrap them around completely, please do. If you can't, you're only sitting like that, that's fine, just do what you can. Making sure that the calves are parallel to the floor, and we're working to 10 sit-ups. So coming off the floor, up you come, and then down just above the floor, and then up for 2, and down, up for 3, and down. Try not to let the legs move, up for 4, and down, up for 5, and down, up for 6, and down, up for 7, and down, up for 8, and down, up for 9, and down, and up for 10, and down. Nice, release, change the cross of the legs, right over to the other side. Feet parallel, calves and shins parallel, and let's do 10 to the side. So up we go, lift, and down just above the floor, and up for 2, and down, up for 3, and down, up for 4, and down, up for 5, and down. If you can pull your navel in, do so. 6, and down, up for 7, and down, up for 8, and down, up for 9, down, last one, up for 10, and release. Nice, release the legs. So now we're going to stretch the legs up to the ceiling. You're going to take your right leg, you're going to go over the left, and you push the right foot into the toes of the left. I want you to push it hard, so you're actually pushing away that foot, but you're flexing the left foot. So pushing hard there, okay? Hands are still behind your head. The reason you're doing that is so you can lift your tailbone off the floor. So you're pushing hard so you can lift. So what we do is we lift the tailbone, lift the head. It's like a kind of like a dead bug with crossed legs. So it's a twisted dead bug. So let's go up and hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. We do 4 more of these. Up you go. For 3, 2, 1, and release. 3 more. Up we go. For 3, 2, 1, and release. 2 more. Up for 3, 2, 1, and release. Last one. Push it, make it count. Bum up, head up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and release. Lovely. We're going to do the other side. Swapping over. Left coming around, pushing up that right foot. So make sure you're pushing hard onto it. You ready? Okay, I'll take this ready. So let's go. Bum up, head up. 3, 2, 1, and release. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, release. 3 more. 3, 2, 1, release. 2 more, you can do it. Up it goes. 3, 2, 1, release. Last one, up we go. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. Bring your knees and give them a hug. Rock it out. Cross at the ankles, hold to the feet. Up we go. Onto our all fours. So once you're here, I want you to take your right foot and you place it over and around the back. So we're going into eagle legs. Your hands still directly underneath your shoulders. Try and get as comfy as you can here. Back is nice and straight. Okay, we're just going to do 2 cats. 2 cats and cows. 2 rounds. Okay, flat to the back. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, round down all the way. Feel the shoulders. Release. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Back to the center. It's easiest if you step your hands forward. We're going to change the side. So bringing back over your left. And then bring your hands back in. And let's do 2 rounds here. So inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Wonderful stuff. Release the legs. And extend the hands, one hand step forward. Tucking your toes. And up we go into your down dog. Stretch it out. Walk it out side to side. Big stretchy. Just release. Feel the clicks. Try and get nice and straight. Try and lengthen through the back. Just extend into it. Okay. From there, looking at your hands, slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Bunion bones come to touch. Once you're here, you make sure your hips are nice and forward. You release your toes. Hands behind your back, clasped together. Allow the arms to go over. Just release the head. Nice deep stretch. Great for disturbed nerves. Menstruation, and slowly bring your hands back to prayer position. Shoulders back and down. Let's lengthen through the spine. Up you come, all the way. Lifting up to the ceiling. Big stretch. Lift your toes. Place them down one at a time. Baby, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And bring those arms down either side. Okay, we're going to work into our head balance. So you either can work into your, if you're menstruating, you're not going up. You can work into your dolphin. You can work up against the wall. You can go into Garudasana, Bakasana, whatever you prefer. I've been having a little bit of back trouble, so I've been working on a chair just to help. When you're up, I want you to work into your eagle legs. So I'm just demonstrating, obviously, your eagle legs. So your eagle legs. The easiest way to work eagle legs once you're up is to actually bend the knees, then work into them, because it gives you a little bit more control and support. Instead of trying to do it from up there and then bringing one and then going and then pulling down. So rather to just pull down and then work it. So try and work eagle legs and hold it for a bit. Once you've done one side, you want to slowly work over to the other side. Okay. And off you go. If you're working into your dolphin, you're just stretching into your dolphin, you can lift one leg up at a time, pushing into the heel. Let's see how everybody's doing. Also, a great way, if you're working with dolphin, it's nice to always work with a block to keep those hands apart and the elbows directly behind. Just stretching into it. Give you 1 more minute. And then you can slowly start to come down. Make sure when you're down, you rest your head slightly for a little moment, allowing the blood to flow and ease the heart. And then just stretching the arms all the way forward and working up into your downwards facing dog. Let's work into a down dog, nice big stretch. So from your down dog, I want you to extend out, pushing from your heel of your hands to your shoulders, the shoulders to the tailbone, tailbone down to the back of the heels. I'm going to have a good long step forward, right foot, right thumb, all the way. Up you come, Garudasana 1, and bring the arms to the side. Working into our eagle arms, you're going to bring forward your left arm and then your right arm underneath. Hook it in, hold it there for a moment. Your hips are nice and down. Let's just open the back slightly, have a nice back bend, bit of a stretch. And now try and focus on what you're using. You really need to utilize your core and your thigh. You're not utilizing your knees. You need to be pushing back into the back of the heel and your back leg straight. But don't work those knees. Don't work your back. Use the core and the thigh. I'm going to step ourselves forward into YogaJo. So you're taking a seat here. And slowly, with control, hinging from the hips, working all the way forward. As you go forward, you're going to release your hands down. If you can't touch the floor, that's absolutely fine. But I want you to start to straighten those legs all the way. We're going to bend your right knee, so bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. And you're going to start to walk over towards the right side. Walk as far as you can go. If you can't touch the floor, you're walking, touching your right leg. Walk as much as you can. I want to feel a big stretch, a neural stretch going up that left leg. Slowly walking back to the front. You're going to keep that right leg bent. I'm going to walk a little bit over towards the left. You won't get very far, just a slight move. And come back to the front. Slowly stepping back with the right. And stepping back with the left into your down dog. Stretch it out. And let's step forward with the left foot. Up you come to Garudasana 1. Arms out to the side. Bringing forward your right arm and then your left arm under. Lovely. Coming down. Slightly opening up. Utilizing the core. Utilizing the thighs and pushing into that back leg. Nice deep breathing. With control, you're going to step forward into YogaJo. And then begin to hinge yourself forward. Once you're forward, I want you to release your hands. This time, keep that left knee bent and straighten that right leg. So left leg stays bent, right leg. And now you're going to walk over towards the left side. Walk as much as you can. You should feel a nice stretch happening now on your right. Beautiful stuff. Walk back to the front. A slight little bit over towards the right. And back to the front. Straighten both legs, hands into prayer, shoulders back, and up you come. Big stretch. We're working to our sun salutation B. It's the crappy one. It's the one that works best with this whole class. So we're starting off in taking a seat into YogaJo. So take your seat, pelvis forward, straighten the back as much as you can. I'm going to work our arms coming down, stretching forward, hands to the floor. Inhale. Right leg steps far back. Left leg, we're going into a down dog. Stretch it out. So big stretch. Right leg steps forward. Up you come to Garudasana 1. Place the hands back into a down dog, stretch up. Step forward, left foot. Up you come to Garudasana 1. Hands down, step back into a plank. Chaturanga, over the toes, Urdhva Mukha up, and into a down dog. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward, and you take a seat. That's a half one. Okay, and slowly we're coming down, hands front, hands side, inhale, left back, right back into down dog, left forward, up you come, down you go into down dog, right forward, up you come, down you go into a plank, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, down dog, left forward, right forward, hands to pray, up we go. That was one full one. We're going to do 4 more. See how it goes, see if you can manage. We might speed it up at the end, we'll get a bit faster, but you've got an idea. So taking a seat, inhale, exhale forward, side, right back, left back down dog, right forward, up we go, hands down, back, left forward, up we go, into a plank, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, down dog, right forward, left forward, take a seat, half a one, coming down, left back, right back down dog, left forward, up, down, going back, right forward, up, down, plank, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, down dog, and left forward, right foot forward, and let's come up. So that was another one. There is 4 more, 3 more to go, 4 more to go. How many does we're doing? 5 in total. 1, 2, 3 more to go. Okay, well, that's wonderful. Let's go. Front, side, inhale, right, left, down dog, right forward, up, and down, back, left forward, up, down, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, down dog, right forward, left forward, seat, down, left back, right back, in a down dog, step forward, left, up, down, back, right, up, down, back, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, down dog, left forward, right forward. That was a whole one. It's getting quicker. Okay, let's go. Front and side, right, left, right forward, up, down, back, forward, up, back, plank, down, up, down dog, right forward, left forward, seat. Going to the other side, left, right, left forward, up, down, back, right, up, plank, down, up, down dog, left forward, right forward, seat. Please tell me how many that is. I think we got 2 more. Let's do it. Down we go, front, side, right, left, right forward, up, down, back, left, up, down, plank, down, up, down dog, right, left, seat, down, left, right, left, up, down, back, right, up, down, plank, chaturanga, Urdhva Mukha, down dog, left, right, seat, 1 left, guys, you can do it, sit, front, side, right, left, right, up, down, back, left, down, plank, down, up, down dog, left, up, down, back, right, up. I think I left up this forward, back. I did, sorry, down dog, left, right, seat. We're done. Well done. Okay, very, very good. From there, we're going to have it's not really a rest. So inhale, lift, exhale, coming down, hands front, hands side. Do a jump back into a plank. And I want you to bring your right knee to the left elbow. Hold it there. Now take it to the left. Now the left side, sorry. Right side. Left side. Right side. Last one, left. And come back up. So we do that again to the other side. Plank. Left leg, right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Last one. Right. And down dog. Toes together, knees apart. Now you can rest. I found a little ant. Shame. Okay, stretch it out. Okay, time is just about over for that. So I want you to sit up onto your toes, onto your heels, knees together, and we're going to go into a toe stand. So what you need to do, bring the knees together, and let's try and sit here on the toes. Find your balance. Some people like the knees up for some reason. Some people push them right down. I don't mind. Whatever works better for you. From there, we're slowly, controlled up you come. Well done. Grab your blocks. I'm going to work into Garudasana. Okay. So 2 blocks, 1 on each side. Feet are hip distance, 2 fists. So see, I can see the second hand on the clock. Okay. So to work into our full Garudasana, I want you to take your right foot and place it onto the left block. Take your arms up, left arm forward, right arm under, hook in, roll shoulders back, thumb to ajna. So you really have to find a space that you can get. If your hands aren't touching and you're out there and you're this side, that's absolutely fine. Just get as squash as you possibly can, drop the shoulders. Then you bend your left knee to really squash in. You're gonna push your pelvis forward so your back sits up nice and straight. If you can, I want you to take your right foot and hook it behind. Tighten your thighs, tighten the elbows. You're on the clock. We'll try and work it just over a minute. Breathing into it, hold. I want you to imagine this is your life. It's a bit confined, a bit constricted, but you're also focused at the same time. So just find where you are. You'll find the movement, that's fine. If you can keep sitting down a little bit more, that's best. Keep breathing into it. Find the drishti. Drishti is your spot to look at. So let's hold it. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on where there's no pain. Feel the contraction of the muscles, how everything, the blood's actually not flowing very well, but that's the purpose of it. Because you want to feel the freedom when you fly. Hold it. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Feel like a bird. Everything must just release. Okay. Well done, guys. Let's go to the other side. So you're going to take now your left foot, place it on the block. Arms up, right arm forward. Left arm under, hook at the elbows, squash over. Roll shoulders back and down. Get your thumb to Ajna. Then you bend that knee. Get right down, pelvis forward, flatten the back, straighten. So hold that core. And let's start to lift up the foot. If you can, hook it behind. We're working on for that minute if you can. Find balance. Find focus. Use that core, use those thighs. Squash everything together. And the most important thing you need to do here is to breathe. It's about being in the moment. Finding the space, the quietness that you're in right now. Just focusing, breathing, trying to find the stillness with the movement, but the stillness in the mind. Oops. Hold it. Three, 2, 1, and release. Slide into the room. Oh, I just heard a click in my chest. Quite an interesting one. Okay. So we can come down to the floor, and you're going to need possibly your blocks, possibly a blanket as well, and definitely a strap. We're working to Ardha Marichyasana. I just see my time is booked. Yes. Ardha Marichyasana 1. So stretch your legs out in Dandasana. We're going to take our right leg back, and I want you to try and sit on the foot. So your idea is to actually sit on it. When I'm sitting on it, I'm actually sitting on it kind of sideways, if that makes sense. That's how I'm sitting on it. Okay, that's very uncomfortable and you can't get balance. You need to utilize a blanket on the side or a block on the side, because the idea is now you're going to take over your left foot to the side over. And you make sure you try and get that left foot flat on the floor. The idea is that I'm sitting comfortably enough to have balance here, because it is a balancing pose. So you want to find complete comfort here. If you find there's no ways you can balance here, you place a blanket, something underneath it. If you find this is not enough, you can take a block and shove it this side and really find where you can find perfect balance. Okay, from there, you're going to take your strap and you place around the right side. Okay, completely around the right side. So it's always easier if I demonstrate what we're doing first, because then you know what you're in for. The whole idea is to be able to bind completely around. I'm not expecting it, but you have to have the balance too. So what I do is I lean back, I make space, I twist myself around, I work forward. Then I try and get my elbow in. I'm trying to get the knee to the elbow. I make my little candle there. I twist it around my back. I take the other hand around the back. But you see how I'm leaning forward. The idea is to sit up and to try and get the shoulders completely square. Then I can turn around back and have balance. So you can see I'm still balancing, but my hands are holding and I'm looking back. I'm not going through my knee, I'm on the outside of the knee. So what you'll need to do is have that strap with you, the front strap, take it around the front. You'll all find that you can take your and left hand right around your back. You'll be amazed how far you can get. So take that left hand, find your strap behind you, and start to pull on that strap. Pull on that strap. Then start to twist yourself around. Hopefully you've got balance or you are sitting on something. Keep twisting. Get the shoulders. The more you sit up, straighten up, open up. Looking back, keep twisting. Keep breathing into it, sitting up tall. The idea is to sit up as tall as you can, get the shoulders nice and equal on both sides. And breathe. It's very important to breathe. I find a lot of people get into the pose and they just stop breathing. I need you to breathe. The more you breathe, the more you can twist. So it's about lifting and twisting. I'll move to the side just so you can see how I'm sitting. Foot is there. I've moved over, twisted around. I'm down, and I'm slowly starting to work the hands. Then I can get the shoulders, and I can twist more and more to work. You see my buttocks is slightly up, and I'm balancing. That's kind of like the balance we did last week when we did the noose. It's the same kind of thing, the pasasana. You've got to just be light on that ankle. And then slowly you can start to come back. Okay. It's a bit of hard turn. We'll try the other side. So the same difference, you're going to place down, you're going to lift and you're going to sit down. Obviously, if you needed your supports, please grab all the supports. I also find some people can't get their leg over to the side. For a cheat, or not necessarily a cheat, but to make it easier for some people, you can leave that leg this side and work. I find it a lot harder because I can't get around. But a lot of people will get there, but it's sitting like that. So if you find that you're nice and stable with the leg on the side, work with it this side. But try and do what works best for you. Okay, so once you're sitting on that foot, you've got your supports in. Let's take that right foot right over. Try and get as squished over as possible. It's exactly the same as an eagle. We want to be tying the knot. So we want to kind of completely cross over the midline. Okay, then you're going to take your strap. This time you're going to place it onto the left side. Round the left side, finding your balance. You'll notice that you can get out of breath from doing this, and it's because you're not breathing enough, or it's just because you've twisted really well. From there, let's lean back, work around. So work all the way around, leaning forward. Let's grab that front strap. Just hold it there. Now taking the back a hand. You can reach, you would be amazed how far you can reach behind you. So grab the strap behind you. Start pulling it in. Then start working with the front. So you'll start slowly but surely working both together. Once you're there, I need you to focus on sitting up, onto getting the shoulders straight and looking over the back. Breathing. So feel the nice twist that you're getting inside with the organs. And keep breathing with it. Hold it. Nice deep breath. And slowly coming all the way back. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. So because you've done such a nice twist, and because we're challenging ourselves a little bit, I'm going to let you challenge yourself one more thing, because we've got 3 minutes or so to spare. We'll try and move into a side crow because we've got 3 minutes, as I said. What you're going to do is you're going to try and build a little bit of a station. So the way you're going to build a station is trying to get onto the elbows. You've done such a good twist now that you should actually be able to kind of get there. The idea is, if you can sit like this, place the elbow and place the elbow. This is what you're trying to do, but on your hands. So I'm placing my hands on the floor. I'm going to sit up, and then I'm going to place my elbow down into my butt. Okay? The other hand down and try and get my knee. So all I'm going to do is try to lean onto there. I'll do it at a different angle and from a different side as well. So I'm leaning, elbow, elbow, and I'm trying to lean. Now, if you find that this is not an option, you can put something down for your head. Okay, let me demonstrate other side. So elbow, elbow, and you're just going to lean. I have to lift my head to be able to lean. Once if you feel you're great, you can always do some fun things by opening legs. But I want you to see what it's like. You've already twisted so far. So have a little bit of fun with it. You're not using the strength of your arms. You're not working your shoulders. You're working your elbow and you're working your wrist. That's literally what you're doing. I need you to look up. So keep looking up. Don't round your back and do this kind of thing. If you're going to put something to hold your head, I need your head to be up. Okay. So if I'm doing my head there, I'm just going to show you. I'm putting my, it's very hard for me to do it with my head there, but I'll try and show you. Okay, my head's not on it. But if I'm doing that, my head is up still. I'm trying to lift up. It's fun for you to try because you've done such a twist. Everything's about twisting around and trying to get everything to the side. You've managed to do such a nice twist. Give it a go. Your 1 minute. Let's get our full money's worth. So trying to go to the side, bum, elbow, up. Find a little shelf, and then you can always lift up and break dance. I'm looking at who's there, and it seems like it's working. And it tends to happen mostly just on one side. So I find one side I'm really good at, this side I'm much better at than the other side. I can really bounce and do fun things. I can hold, I can probably work round. Oh, no, I thought I could work around, but I can do both sides, but that's just because of many years of practice. But you'll find one side that is great. Work on that side for now. Okay, 1 minute's up. Let's come down to the floor, have your block with you. All right. Lie yourself down. We'll take that block on its highest side. If you find this block is very uncomfortable, you can always just put 2 blocks on top of it. Okay, we're going to go on to our sacrum. So place it under the sacrum. So this just gives it a nicer, wider feeling. I have other people say, oh, it's so hard and small. There is longer now. Okay, palms up. Relax the back. We're going to lift up that right leg up to the ceiling. Let's point and let's flex. Let's point, flex, place it onto the left knee. Drop the right knee so you open up those hips. You want to really work into the hips opening, having a nice little opening where we've been squishing and squashing the whole time. And placing down the right foot. Lift up the left leg. Flex and point and flex and point, placing it onto the right, dropping down. You should even feel your psoas muscle pulling me slightly here. Opening up. and place it down. Come up into your tippy toes. So you're going to turn your block down. So you just have one flat block. And slowly come down to that. Let's stretch our legs out, stretch our arms out, have a good stretch. Nice deep breath. Bring one knee up at a time to your chest. And then placing down those feet. Bringing down the arms. Let's lift up, remove the block, and very slowly, slowly, allow the back to come down. Once you're down, bring your knees to your chest, hug them at the shins, rock side to side. And let's move into a happy baby. So keeping your tailbone down, your shoulders down, either holding at your feet or behind your knees. Just making you flattening your back, a good flatten of it. And then stretching up whatever direction you want to stretch, just feel that your body do what it needs to do. And let's get ready for relaxing. So put some warm clothes on and make sure you're nice and warm. And then both, one leg to one corner, one leg to the other corner, and time to surrender. Okay. And slowly start to wiggle your toes. Rub your thumbs over your fingertips. Turn your head from side to side. Take your arms and stretch them over your head. Have a good yawn and have a good stretch. Slowly bring your knees to your chest. And roll over to your side with your head cradled in your arm. Remember, if you want to fly, you have to give up things that weigh you down. And slowly come to a seated position. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.